seventh grade. It's Miss Piscotti.
And Miss Pyatt. Hey, guys.
We're so glad to see you. We've been having some of our perfect attendance videos, but we wanted to make sure we welcome you back and review a few things with you for returning. So without further ado, I'm going to let Miss Pyatt start us off.
Well, guys, I'm happy to see a lot of you coming back in the building, and just a few reminders about our schedule, because this next week is going to look a little different as we make this transition back onto a hybrid schedule. So just a reminder, Monday is President's Day, so we will have the day off, no school that day. Tuesday is an e-learning day, so stay tuned from emails from your teachers about their availability and work that you need to do on your e-learning day. Just a reminder, if you are moving to virtual or hybrid, you will start your new schedule on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, February 17th, we will resume our black and gold schedule. We are sending out those schedules. They are also in my newsletter. So make sure you're paying attention to your every other day and Friday schedule so you're here on the right days.
Thanks, Ms. Pyatt, because we have to have those reminders, that's for sure. And checking your email will be the first big thing for you all out there in student land, okay? Let's talk about some back to school reminders here and just some expectation reminders from us. Dress code. Ms. Piscotti and Mr. Halpin, and you know I talk in the third person. We also just finished a dress code video that I would like you, your parent and guardian or caregiver to view together so that you understand what is acceptable and unacceptable here at Raymond Park. There are a few that I want to hit on, and I want you to remember, I am going to attach, and I know this is backwards and it's hard to see, I'm going to attach the dress code, the actual dress code within the email that I'm sending this, so you should see it below in this email. I want you to realize that hoodies and coats, full zip, are not allowed here at Raymond Park. They are outerwear. Please note, we are not using lockers, so it is very difficult. You will have to carry those items with you throughout the day, or Ms. Piscotti and Ms. Pyatt, we are very generous people. However, we are not going to be, your full locker situation in our offices. So please recognize that. If you need a book bag, please reach out to Ms. Piscotti or Ms. Pyatt, and we can work on getting one for you. Okay. Also, AirPods and earbuds. Please make sure that those are not in your ears in the hallway or around Raymond Park. They are not allowed per our dress code. And I want you to understand that if your teacher, you might be saying, well, Ms. Piscotti, Ms. Pyatt, my teacher allows me to use those. Well, guess what? Again, it's teacher permission. If I needed you to listen to a video and you were in my office and I was on the phone, maybe with your parent or guardian, I would say, sure, go ahead, because I want you to get your education. But understand, a teacher has to give you permission to use those. Also, rips, holes, and tears. Any kind of jeans or pants that are ripped in any sort of fashion, or holes, even leggings leggings are not allowed as well. Anything with rips, holes, and tears, it just doesn't meet the dress code. We'll be calling home and having a parent and guardian bring you something, or having a conversation, which those are very hard conversations to have sometimes. So save yourself that trouble and just don't wear them. Save them for the weekend, okay? So that's dress code. Please watch the other video that stars Miss Piscotti and Mr. Halpin. Miss Pyatt did a great job filming us. Cell phones. So what does that look like, and where do they belong? Here's Miss Piscotti's cell phone. Here it is. Okay, and it's old. But notice, I'm not on my phone right now. That phone is either put away, it is in my bag, it's put away on my person. Again, we would normally ask you to put it in a locker. However, we do not have lockers this year. It needs to be put away. Cell phones are not allowed here at Raymond Park. But once again, if teacher permission is granted and you are utilizing your cell phone for perhaps a lesson, that is okay. However, many times, students, teachers are not granting you permission and you're on your cell phone. And again, that warrants Ms. Piscotti or any of the administration to come and take your phone, okay? And then call parent or guardian. So I just want you to be aware of that. Hallway expectations. The right is always right. Ms. Pyatt and the rest of us always ask you to walk on the right-hand side. So we're not banging into each other. We're having a flow of traffic. please make sure you're doing so. Running and sprinting, also, we know in the hallways, guys and ladies, that is just a recipe for disaster. So please make sure you're walking to your destination.
And you know what
Also,
is also really important? Sorry to interrupt. That
no,
we're keeping physical space between ourselves and our classmates because we
yes,
are in the middle of a pandemic. And I see lots of people when they come in for learning hubs, they want to catch up during passing period. That's great. Make sure those masks are covering up that face appropriately while you're walking down the hall,
mhm.
whispering with your friend.
Right. Or trying to high five. And matter of fact, I'm glad Miss Pyatt stopped me because honestly, even during lunch, which I'm going to be speaking about, we have to ensure that we are keeping that 6 feet of distance in between us, okay, as well as our hallway. So thank you, Miss Pyatt. Restroom use. Please make sure as well when you're in the restroom or going to the restroom, you are keeping that safe distance between someone else that's in the restroom. And it's okay to say, oops, I need some space. Thank you. Also, using the restroom during your passing period, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to be eighth graders soon, and you need to utilize your passing period to utilize the restroom. We understand that there is emergencies, and yes, a pass can be written by your teacher. However, please utilize the restroom during your passing period, or you always have an opportunity to use the restroom during lunch. Okay. And that leads me right into lunch. Remember, students, those of you that are coming back on the hybrid schedule, we will have assigned tables per teacher. So please understand that is still in effect. And also that we are keeping our distance within the cafeteria. And I know that that's sometimes hard. Our lunch line, especially the nacho line, gets very, very long, and we have to keep each other safe. As well as when you are finished eating, your mask goes up over your nose and over your mouth. Understand that Miss Pyatt and I are in our offices alone recording this. So we don't have our masks on right now, but I am going to be putting it on so I can show you how to wear it properly here momentarily. So there's our lunch expectations. COVID reminders. So that just leads me right into, hey, Miss Piscotti, Miss Pyatt, I can't breathe. I just can't wear the mask right. Guess what? All you have to do is ask us, and we can help you find the right mask for you. Okay. If you need one. And just remember, you have to have a mask here at Raymond Park. Okay. It is necessary. When you get off the bus in the morning or you are a car rider, it does not matter. Your mask has to be on when you enter this building, period. If you are riding the bus, your mask has to be on when you enter the bus. And it has to look like this: over my ears, over my nose and mouth. Not like this. Hey, Miss Piscotti. Hi, Miss Pyatt. It has to be up over your nose and mouth, fully covered. Okay. Also, please make sure you are washing your hands when you can. Again, utilizing the restroom during your passing period. Okay. Or at lunch before you eat. Just ask Miss Pyatt or myself. We are more than happy to let you do that. Okay, moving on. I'd like to talk about attendance. This has been a big situation for us this year. It's been very challenging. We understand that. However, it is very, very important that you are here in person on your black or gold scheduled day so that your teacher can take attendance appropriately. But also, when you are on your application day at home via Canvas, you are responsible for taking attendance through the virtual tab, the virtual attendance tab, and making sure that you are logging into Google with your school account. If you do not, it will not count you as present. And then Ms. Piscotti makes phone calls home to reach your parent, guardian, or caregiver. Please make sure if you have any questions, reach out to Ms. Piscotti or Ms. Pyatt. We're more than happy to help you. Okay. Last but not least, from Ms. Piscotti's point of view, the rise and sanitize. I want parents and guardians, but also you students, to understand that that is still in effect. And remember that your teacher, or even if it's a guest teacher, will be spraying down, remember, your desks, and then also giving you sanitizer. And Ms. Piscotti has some right here to her or right, some Germ-X, okay, or a larger tub of sanitizer, but making sure that you are sanitizing your hands, but also everything else around you. And remember that the teacher will wipe down the desk. You, the student, are not doing that. You are worried about getting sanitizer on your hands to be additionally an extra layer of safety. Okay. All right. So, Miss Pyatt, I know that that's been a lot, but we want to make sure that we hear about our academics, some grades, and classwork reminders.
Yeah. Students, we know that this year has been crazy with back and forth, different schedules, but I want this also to be a time that we can set ourselves up for success coming back and hopefully finishing out this school year on a hybrid model. So, all of the things that we've talked about as far as safety and sanitation are so that we can continue that way. But also, this is a new start for you to really focus on your grades and try to get back on the right track, because I know sometimes learning at home virtually has been very difficult for most of you. So here are a few reminders about that. Missing assignments. We are giving you guys a lot of grace and making sure that we will accept missing assignments up until the end of the 9 weeks. So, but that puts responsibility back on you, that you are checking your missing assignments and not waiting till the last minute to get all of that done. So have just passed midterm. We are approaching now, that means the end of the 9 weeks. If you have missing assignments, you need to go ahead and start working on those and get those completed and submitted so that by the end of the 9 weeks, you are caught up on everything. You need to at least once a week, or once a day, at least once a day, be checking your student Gmail. We send out lots of important information through your student Gmail. Your teachers send you messages. And now I'm going to start sending you information about scheduling your classes for 8th grade soon. So it's even more important that every day you are reading your email. You are getting rid of old emails that no longer are important, and that you're reading the fresh ones every day. Also, as part of that, you are checking Student View. So hopefully you're checking your Gmail and your Student View during Core Connect. If you are not using Core Connect to do that, you need to change your habits and start that now, because it is not fair to your parents and it's not fair to your teachers for you to be surprised about your grades when you have the ability to check your grades 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So make a habit at least once a week to get on Student View and check your grades and know where your grades stand during that time. Last thing, we are coming back, and that means you need to come back prepared. You need to have your Chromebook and your Chromebook carrying case every single day. Those are the things we need you to have. You need to come to school with a fully charged Chromebook. If for some reason your Chromebook is broken or your charger is broken, please let myself or Ms. Piscotti know as soon as possible so we can get you connected with technology and get those things repaired. If you need other additional things, right now really all you should need is your Chromebook and your case. But if you need to come, bring a pencil, paper, folder, whatever is going to be needed for you to be organized to have a successful rest of the year. So if you need help with that, please let me know, because that is my favorite thing to do, to organize you guys and get you cleaned out and ready to go. Let me know and I'll help you out with that. Also, Ms. Piscotti mentioned it's cold out, and it's going to be cold out for a while too. If you have outerwear and things that you need a backpack to store, please let me or Ms. Piscotti know, and I can get you connected with a backpack so that you can carry all that stuff around safely. We know we've given you a lot to think about, but we're so excited to see you guys, and we want you to come back prepared and successful so we can rock this rest of the school year out.
We're very excited can't wait to see you all back here either on Black Day, the February 17th, or Gold Day, February 18th. So please take care until then. And again, feel free to reach out to Ms. Piscotti or Ms. Pyatt for any questions or additional concerns. Hope you guys are staying well. See you all soon. Bye everybody.